now. Okay, once again, good afternoon, my dear students, my beloved students, my smart students in grade 2. Now it's time for math. Once again, my name is your teacher Gwapo. I'm your teacher Gwapo, and this afternoon, this topic is very interesting because we will be learning chapter 7. It's talking about time, days, and months. And this is the book that we are using, the textbook and the workbook. And as I said, every time we have our class, I'm always reminding you that we have done these chapters or these topics. So now we are here in chapter 7, time, days, and months. And we will focus in understanding AM and PM. What is AM and what is PM? Most of you knows what is AM and what is PM. When you were in grade 1, I told you this already, right? So it's just like a short review about AM and PM. As same objectives, the total periods of time and day, and to understand AM and PM. Okay, understanding AM and PM is our main objective or target this afternoon. I hope that at the end of this lesson, Sokjang, Alinta, Win, and all of you will understand what is AM and what is PM. Now, let me ask you a question. Maybe some of you still remembers the word, the abbreviation. This is only an abbreviation, okay? AM is an abbreviation, same as PM. Now, let me ask you a question. Why Alinta is upside down? Alinta. Okay, now because you're upside down, let me ask you a question. Let me see if you still remembers the abbreviation AM. What is AM and what is PM?
And they have AM at the end.
Okay.
I didn't learn anything yet. How do I remember?
Okay, nice try, Alinta. Let me ask Sukjang. Hello, Sukjang. What is AM and PM?
AM is the morning, and PM is afternoon and evening.
Wow, that's great. AM is
because
morning.
I learned now.
Okay, and PM is evening or afternoon. That's great answer. Now, let me tell you what is A and what is M. This is an abbreviation, the letter A and letter M. Now, when we say A, this is called antemeridium. When you were in grade 1, I told you these words. A stands for ante and M stands for meridium. So the abbreviation AM in short for the Latin phrase, which is called antemeridium. So antemeridium is a Latin word, okay, which means after noon or before noon, I should say. Before noon. So before noon, Sokjang says that it's morning, and morning is correct, right? Okay, so antemeridium, this is the short for the Latin phrase antemeridium, and it's AM. AM, okay? AM is an abbreviation of the Latin words or phrase antemeridium. And how about PM? When we say PM, okay, when we say the word PM, this is, what is letter P? Pineapple? Is this pineapple? Okay, letter P stands for post-meridium, okay? Post-meridium. When we say post, okay, the abbreviation PM is short for the Latin phrase post-meridium, okay? Post-meridium. So post-meridium and antemeridium, this is a Latin phrase, which means PM means afternoon. So Sokjang says afternoon or evening. Okay, so if afternoon, evening, night, we say that PM. Okay, 7 p.m. that means in the evening, or they say 10 p.m. That is nighttime. 2 p.m. that is afternoon. Okay, so PM means afternoon. AM before noon. In Latin phrase, we say AM as antemeridium, and PM is post-meridian. That is a Latin phrase. Okay. Now let me elaborate more so that you will fully understand. And we have, I use your names in here, okay? I use your names. So AM again, what is AM? What is AM again? What is AM? Anyone?
AM is the AM is afternoon.
AM is afternoon. Anti-meridian. Okay, anti-meridian. So don't forget this. Okay? Anti-meridian. A means anti, M means meridian. Don't forget, this will come out in your midterm test. So anti-meridian is a Thai phrase, American phrase, or Latin phrase. It's Latin phrase, okay? It's a Latin phrase, not a Thai phrase, not a Filipino phrase, not an American phrase, but it is a Latin phrase, okay? Same as PM, okay? Same as PM, post-meridian. This is also a Latin phrase that means post-meridian or PM. Now here we go, okay? Now let us learn more here. As you can see here, okay, understanding and telling time.
A page of...
No, we will not use your book yet. We will not use your book yet. Later. Okay, here, understanding and telling time in AM and PM. Okay, now here we go. Who's this girl? Short hair, has a short hair. Who among you here has a short hair? Let's say Sukjang. Okay, so Sukjang's alarm clock woke her up at 7 this morning. Okay, let's say or Sukjang or anyone here who has short hair. So let's say Sukjang. So Sukjang's alarm clock woke her at 7 this morning. Okay, 7 this morning. So how do we show that it is 7 in the morning and not 7 at night? Okay, how do we show that it is 7 in the morning and not 7 at night? Now, there are 24 hours in each day, okay, in one day. One day, 24 hours. 2 days, 48 hours. We will learn it later, okay? So we will just focus it here first. So there are 24 hours in a day, okay? 24 hours. So those 24 hours are divided into 2 parts. Each part is 12 hours long, okay? 12 hours long. Again, those 24 hours are divided into 2 parts, and each part is 12 hours long. And these parts are called AM, and the other part is called PM, right? 24. So 12 plus 12 is 24. The other part is 12 hours for AM and 12 hours for PM. Okay, let's go. Now, the first part of the day goes, okay, the first part of the day from midnight to noon, it is the morning, okay? It is the morning. And we call the time between midnight and noon AM. From midnight, okay? From midnight and noon, we call them as AM. Okay, so AM comes from a Latin phrase for another time. I'm gonna say you again that AM comes from the Latin phrase that means before noon. So before noon time, we call it AM. Okay, AM. So that is 12. From 12 midnight up to 12 noon. That is AM. Morning. Okay, morning. Now, the second part of the day goes from noon to midnight. In here, from midnight to noon, right? Midnight up to noon, that is AM. But here in the second part is from noon to midnight. Noon to midnight. And it is the afternoon and evening. Afternoon and evening. Now, here we go. We call a time between noon and midnight as PM. Okay, PM. Between noon and midnight as PM. From midnight up to noon is AM, but noon to midnight is PM. So don't forget the one. Again, once again, PM comes from a Latin phrase that means after midday. Midday is noon time. Okay, midday is noon time. Okay, now watch out. Watch out this one because it is both light and dark during the AM. AM has dark time and light time. There's a light and there is darkness. And it is both light and dark during the PM. In PM, there is a darkness and there is light too. Same with AM and PM. So we must be careful when telling the time. Okay, telling the time. Now here we go again. Let's go back to Sokjang. Okay, where is Sokjang now? Sokjang, are you there? Now let's go back to Sokjang. Sokjang's alarm clock woke her up 7 this morning. Now my question to you is, did Sokjang's alarm clock wake her up 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.? We will ask Sokjang, okay? We will ask Sokjang. Did Sokjang's alarm clock wake her at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.? Okay, Sokjang?
7 a.m.
7 a.m. 7 a.m. is correct. Okay, 7 a.m. is correct. Very good. Now let us try again. Another, let's say another student here in the class. Let's say Alinta. Look at the hair of Alinta. This is Alinta. Hello, Alinta. Good afternoon. Are you still there?
Yes, hanging upside down like a bat.
Okay, now Alinta, here's the question for you. So here it says here that Alinta's mother read her a bedtime story at 8:30. Okay, at 8:30, bedtime story, 8:30. Now the question here, was Alinta's bedtime story at 8:30 a.m. or 8:30 p.m.? Bedtime story at 8:30. So this is the question, Alinta. Was Alinta's bedtime story at 8:30 a.m. or 8:30 p.m.? Okay, please.
I'm confusing, is it afternoon or noon? Because I cannot know anything about that.
Okay, bedtime. What's the most time that you go to bed? It's nighttime, right? It's nighttime. So is it a.m. or p.m.?
I answer a.m. and p.m. because I didn't know it was afternoon or before noon.
Oh, no, Alinta, bedtime is always at night, right? Bedtime is always at night. So bedtime story, when we say bedtime, it's already nighttime, right? Everybody go to sleep at nighttime. So when we say nighttime, that means it is, let us Tommy. What's your answer, Tommy, here? 8:30 a.m. or 8:30 p.m.? Nighttime, bedtime, what time? Was Alinta's bedtime story 8:30 a.m. or 8:30 p.m.? How about Tinchai? What do you think, Tinchai, here? Hello, Tinchai? What's Tinchai's answers here? Tinchai, can you tell us your answer here? Can you share your answers? Or who can answer? Okay, again, Tommy. Let us Tommy again. Hello, Tommy. AM or PM? What is your answer? AM or PM?
PM.
PM. Bedtime is time to sleep every night time. That means when we say PM, it's from noon time to midnight. Okay, midday to midnight. That is PM. So from noon to midnight, that is, we have their afternoon, we have their evening and night. Okay, PM, we have their, between the PM, we have their afternoon, evening, and night. So Tammy's answer is 8:30 p.m. So that means it is correct. Thank you, Tammy. Your answer is correct. 8:30 p.m. Okay, p.m. Why? Bedtime is during nighttime. So nighttime is between midday and midnight, or noontime to midnight. It's in there, right? Now here, Let us use the name of Pakin. This is Pakin. See, can you see Pakin? What is Pakin doing here? What is Pakin doing here? So Pakin is wash his hands before eating supper. The keyword here is supper at 6. At 6. Pakin wash his hands before eating at supper at 6. Now, who wants to answer? Who wants to answer? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Win, can you tell us your answer, Win? Who wants to answer? PK? Who wants to answer?
6 a.m. 6 a.m.
AM?
6 a.m.
Oh, now remember the word supper is during evening. Supper, we are having our supper in the evening. Evening, is it AM or PM?
PM.
Huh? Again, Win? PM. We are having our supper, or other term we use it, dinner. Supper or dinner. We are having our supper or dinner in the evening, right? In the evening. So the answer here is PM. Okay? 6 PM. That's the correct answer. Okay? 6 PM. Now here we go. You're doing great job in here. You know how to identify AM and PM. Now, please get your workbook and let's try to answer your workbook. Now, page 109 in your workbook. Let us answer these questions. We have here 7 questions. Okay, everybody pencils up. Pencils up. Okay, page 109. 109. Now, we will fill in the blanks with AM or PM. Only 2, AM or PM. Okay, now letter A. Everybody unmute all your microphones. Unmute all your microphones and let us answer all together. Okay, everybody.
What page?
109. 109. Yeah, 109. Okay, everybody, pencils up. Pencils up. Pencils up. Very good, Win. Okay. For John, very good. Beauty. Okay, you are having you're raising your pencils. Yipon, where's your pencil? Yipon. Prem, where's your pencil? Prem. How about Oka? Where's your pencil?
I'm sleeping.
Okay. Now, everybody, let us read all together. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Letter A, ready, go. Henry. Okay, Henry wakes up at 6
a.m.
Okay, the correct answer here is AM. Very good. Letter B, he walks, ready, go.
He walks
Okay, he walks to school at 8 a.m. Very good. Very easy. Letter C, after school.
After school,
He reaches home at 2. Okay, PM. Very good. PM. He reaches home after school at 2 p.m.
He reaches and he's being rich.
Next, letter D. Letter D. Does his homework at 3 Okay, PM. That's correct. PM. Letter E. He cycles in the park. Ready, go.
He
Cycles in the park at 5. Very good. PM. Okay. PM. PM. Okay, next. Letter F. Letter F. Dinner. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Okay, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Letter G. Okay, 10 p.m. Okay, great job. Very easy. AM and PM, right? AM and PM, it's so easy. Very easy. Very, very, very easy, right? AM and PM is very, very easy. Again, before I will end, okay? What is AM in Latin phrase? What is AM? Huh? What is letter A and what is letter M? Okay, go unmute your microphone.
Astrometal.
Again?
Anti whatever, I don't know.
Anti-meridian. Okay.
You was just hard on the word meridian.
Anti-meridian.
Yes, I don't know meridian.
Okay. It's anti-meridian.
Notebook?
Yeah, notebook. It can be in notebook or in an A4 paper because you will stick it on the wall so that every day you will see that, oh, I have to wake up at 6 in the morning. I have to have my breakfast at 7 in the morning. I have class at 8 in the morning. Okay, up to nighttime. I have to sleep at night at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night. Okay, so just make a schedule or let's say your daily routine and take a photo and send it to our group line. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for listening and watching with teacher Gwapo this afternoon. God bless.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye-bye.
See you again.
See you again next time.
Teacher, can I ask?
Bye.